Okay, which one am I gonna choose? I guess that one. Dangerous White, yeah. Okay, here's Dungeon Heat Medium, which I think I specifically went here because I had a sticky note telling me like to go do this. Or no, I had a sticky note that like gave me a tip for this. I don't really remember. But that's actually how I kind of keep track of this Let's Play, is I just have the sticky notes app on my computer. I've like just all the advice that people give me in the comments just posted there so I can bring it up quickly during a video. And I can also like, I have this list of like people I can get parts from, which I can just mark off as I go along. It's really nice. And people have given me a lot of helpful advice throughout this series. I very much appreciate it. For all the like effort that it, all like the comments I get on this, I should update it more often. Because, you know, I was doing Sly 3, and I had fun doing that Let's Play, and I updated it very consistently, got it done in a short amount of time, but it doesn't get that many views. It's just not like what my, like most of my subscribers subscribe for, I guess. But you know, I'm not saying I like regret doing it or anything, because I'm gonna do. It's one of my favorite games. I'm gonna do like a Let's Play over it. That's which reminds me, I still need to beat Thieves in time. So that'll be. I can do a Let's Play of that, because I want to 100% it at least once or twice before I Let's Play it, so I can have like the same level of knowledge or somewhere close to it. Because that's kind of, other than this game obviously doesn't count into this, but the games I Let's Play are ones that which I like know so well that that's disturbing. Like, I talked in the last episode about how I wanted to finish up my Pokemon Leaf Green one. Well, I know I can like walk up to a trainer in that game and tell you what their Pokemon are, probably in some cases. And I like know exactly where all the hidden items are and what they are. It's just really stupid how well I know the Gen 3 games in Pokemon. And it's because like I like to every now and then just play through them on an emulator and just like do everything I possibly can in the game. And just like spend huge amounts of time on it. I can get really obsessive over stuff. And Pokemon's probably like my biggest obsession as far as that goes. You know, I can't really remember why I started talking about. Oh yeah, my ChoroQ and Hot Wheels Lost EX videos are those are the two I'm getting right now that are getting a lot of views. And my Sonic Adventure Let's Play has gotten some, but not like nearly as much, like a fraction of the amount. But I really like the game, so I'm gonna still do it. And I almost 100%ed it to practice it. I want to 100% it in a Let's Play, which is why I'm spending such a huge amount of time in the Chow Garden. But yeah, I'll talk about that more in that Let's Play. So this is kind of interesting to me. Like, I'm not sure what to do about it, I guess. I'm gonna still like kind of decide which that was very great what I just did right there. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna decide what game to do kind of in the same way, I think. But I also like, because of this, to get the most views, I feel kind of compulsed to like go out and hunt for Hot Wheels and ChoroQ games, so I can do like Let's Plays of them like this. I actually found out not long ago that I still have this game for the Game Boy Advance, which is like Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge and Hot Wheels World Race on one cartridge. That would be a good option, except I don't remember anything about either of those games. So I could either just keep doing blind runs of the games, Or I don't know. I'm not sure like how enjoyable my blind runs are as opposed to like my walkthroughs. Because since Gadget Racers and Velocity X were games I grew up with, they're games I also know a ton about. Like I can tell you where something is in the overworld of Velocity X usually. So I'm not sure how like enjoyable the blind runs are in comparison. Because, you know, with this game, I just have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. That's why I'm like living off of fan like advice. But yeah, as for future Let's Plays like this, I have Road Trip, and I also have the 2 Game Boy Advance games I mentioned earlier, and Hot Wheels Beat That. Those are all candidates for like this type of blind run. But I don't know if I like want to just do blind runs. But I also don't really know what else to do. So yeah, not sure about that. I think if I just keep on doing like, you know, my Sonic games and Sly games and stuff, I'll probably get slightly more people watching me as I go along. Because more people will find those videos the longer I leave them up. But I don't know. Oh, I keep on yawning. See, I do that in a Skype call, I'm not sure what else to say, but it's not very professional doing the video. Probably doesn't matter though. Anyways, looks like I cleared that race. I guess there is a couple guys who look like they're pretty close behind me. But I didn't have to struggle that much for that. One thing weird about this game is their whole replay thing. Like, I very rarely actually watch those, especially during videos, because, you know, I don't want to waste the time. I'm not sure why they have it automatically go to it. I guess it's just the quirk of the franchise. And yeah, these parts races kind of like, I mean, it's less of a problem now that I have a bigger garage, but I'll probably want to like, do most of them in any post-game content I do if I try to like 100% this game or just like do all the races or something. I don't really want to know what I'm going to do with this after I beat it. I can only really determine that when the time comes. We'll burn that bridge as we get to it, as the Wolfkind says. I don't know why he says that. So next I'm doing, oh wait. What am I doing next? Oh yeah, this one. These 2, I do both of these. These are like really cool courses. Must not make the joke that came to my head. Was I talking about something? Whatever. It probably wasn't important. So anyways, this is Trans Trip. Looks like you're racing inside of a computer. And this is it also has rather cool music, which I can't hear right now because VideoPad doesn't let me hear it. But you can probably hear it. And Niebo's here again. It's just being weird as usual. Epilepsy warning, I guess. I don't really know if something like this could actually cause a seizure. But I don't know if Porygon can. Who knows? And Niebo just kind of flew off there. That was kind of weird. I like the colors in this level. And there's the hallway of code, it looks like. And I just completely randomly spun out. I have no idea what caused that. What's written on those like signs that keep disappearing and reappearing? I can actually get a good look at them. I'm not sure what that tunnel is supposed to be. I just have no idea. But yeah, I like this level. It's like a really cool concept. It's one thing interesting about the atmosphere of this game is that everything you see in the races and stuff is just kind of a concept. I don't really know if I'm explaining myself very well. Like, they just have an idea, ooh, a toy level, ooh, a computer level, and they just like throw everything in there without like any logic, and the result is like amazing. But I don't know, I guess they were game designers. They probably knew something about computers. I mean, it's kind of important. And here's Nieva again. I think I was about to say something else. Oh yeah, I did this Tumblr post about the HD series. Well, it was really just about Gadget Racers, but I mentioned the rest of the HD series. And I kind of realized while I was doing that, and I mentioned this at the very end, that this game's actually technically the darkest of the ChoroQ games I've played. And that sounds really stupid to say, because like this game is not dark at all. It's really lighthearted and silly, but it's the darkest of the three. I've only played the very beginning of Road Trip, but from what I gather, this has a very silly plot, and everything's really colorful and cheery. Whereas this game is it's a little bit more realistic. I don't know. It has actual characters, and it has its semi-dark moments. Whereas Gadget Racers doesn't have a plot at all, so I can't reasonably call that dark at all. Because it's not like the choruses were especially dark. So yes, if you're seeing this game without seeing the others, and you think this is it seems like the silliest game ever, this is the darkest and most serious of the 3 games I've played. Then again, it's also Japan, this is a very Japanese game. And by that I mean everything's really abstract, and kind of the localization of this game doesn't change that much of its quirks. I don't really know how to describe it. Everything just has an obviously Japanese style to it. Or maybe I just have maybe it's just this game's particularly weird, and I don't really know what being Japanese is. I don't know, I'll ask the Steve Engine sometime. I don't know if he watches this. I think he's watched a couple episodes. I know he watched that one episode where I complained about my algebra class, because he always references that when we do videos together. Oh man. Just thinking about that reference though, reminds me of how horrible I am at being a YouTuber. Because I've graduated from high school and I took Algebra 1 in 8th grade. That's how long this has been going on. Then again, I also spent 2 years where I uploaded nothing to my channel, so that's probably where most of it went. I guess it was more like a year and a half. And I'm not entirely sure what to do about it. So I'll just do what I can, I guess. But I've also been very lazy this summer. Like, criminally. Or, in regards to this YouTube channel at least. I've been doing plenty of other stuff. And I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I guess just making sure my stuff is okay. For this slightly less on-road race. This level is also really cool. Because there's all kinds of space stuff that doesn't make any sense. I hope the audio doesn't sound worse because I'm using the video pad commentate or narrate feature instead of Audacity. I actually discovered this little feature in Audacity that can cut out white noise, which could be useful because apparently, like, I've been told by one of my best friends that, and yeah, he would just go the completely wrong way. It's amazing. I guess I could have salvaged that, but I didn't know what to do because this part of the level, the race is kind of confusing. So I at least like know how to play racing games. Because I saw this video recently where this guy kind of like quote unquote reviewed Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. And like most of the things they were complaining about was like actually just their fault for not knowing how to play racing games. I thought it was pretty funny. Like, they did like make a lot of, it was like an entertaining video, it just wasn't good as a review. Although they did have a valid complaint about the Team Fortress 2 characters' voice actors. Because yeah, there's a few Team Fortress 2 characters in the PC version just kind of randomly. And for absolutely no reason, they changed the voice actors to people who didn't sound anyone like anything like the originals. So basically, they just like, I don't even know. And I completely failed this part again, but this time was a little bit better because I was at least close to the course. But it allowed me able to get the jump on me. The planet jump. Because that's the name of the course. The fun thing about this level is that it's kind of low gravity. So you can just hit a bump and start flying through the air. It's very fun. Go. Whee! Whee! But we're not weeing right now, so that was kind of pointless to wee. I like how like the little sign over this finish line didn't actually say anything, it just had static. I haven't really paid attention to that. I only noticed it because it's post-commentary. For some reason, seeing that rocket ship makes me think that I should make a reference to that one episode of SpongeBob where Sandy built a rocket ship, but I shouldn't. So there's that. Because I don't know like if my audience watches SpongeBob or not. Like everyone at my school does, which is why my brain has been geared to make SpongeBob references at every opportunity. I'm not it's just like, are you like on the ring of Saturn? Or not, it wouldn't be Saturn, because Saturn's rings are just, you can see it off in the distance there. it's just a little collection of small rocks rather than one unified body. They just happen to all orbit the planet in a similar way, and it looks very cool. Space is cool. I briefly considered astronomy, going into astronomy as my career. One of my best friends is actually doing that. Or she's minoring in astronomy at a college. But yeah, the fact is I like suck at science, so that wouldn't have really worked out for me. I wasn't able to pass either of my physics AP tests, which I took. Because I'm pretty good at math, just not at science. Just the concepts just boggle my mind. I wasn't really bred for it. That's a really stupid way to put it, but you know what I mean. And the name of the course being Uptown Resort means an inevitable reference to Uptown Funk. I think once I planned to like, just without commentating on it in a video at all, turn off the music of the game and have just the sound effects on, and then play Uptown Funk while I'm racing on that course. But since you can't actually turn off the music in any way I know of, I never did this. But let it be known that I did want to do that. I'm not sure why that song exploded as it did. I guess it's just a fun song. I don't know, a lot of people like Bruno Mars, especially girls. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. I was just looking up like which courses I should do in the next episode. Which I'm not going to completely forget because it's been a month. So whatever I planned to do last time, I have no idea. But I'll just do the same thing again at the beginning of the next episode and look around, see what I can do. Anyway, I think that's near the end of the episode. Next time on ChoroQ, I'll waste more time and then we'll start the Grand Prix. See you guys then. Looks like I'm saving here.